Hey guys, Thomas here for another video. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are having an outstanding day today. Um, Today really is kind of a blah day. It's raining, but I love the rain. It's kind of cloudy and stuff, but I'm just kind of not feeling very well. I have a major headache, and so I'm not as cheery as I am normally. But as promised, I'm going to do another video today for you guys. Thank you guys for definitely subscribing to my channel. I've actually got a couple new people on there that I haven't done, so I guess this daily thing is a good thing. But how are you guys doing? Let me know down below how you guys are. I'd love to know what you guys are thinking or doing. It's been really weird this week, not having to go to work and everything. It's been really relaxing. I've been able to catch up on a lot of movies. As you guys know, that's another one thing. I love watching movies. I don't go to theaters too much or anything, but uh, I do enjoy sitting back and watching a movie. I haven't ended up, I probably think I watched 25 to 30 movies this week. So, and my collection keeps growing and growing. There was a video store that actually is closing down, and you can actually get DVDs for like $1.96, or six for $10. So they actually throw in a free one. But and then they have Blu-rays for like $3. So I mean, you can't really go wrong with that. So I've added up some of my collection. But I guess today I really want to talk about. It's going to be a weird conversation about relationships. A lot of people have been coming up to me talking about relationships and everything, and some are good and some are bad. But I really think each relationship is different, so it's really hard to give advice for a relationship because people tell you some of the story they want you to hear, but unless you're actually in that relationship and see it all the time, it's really hard to give advice for. So basically, just kind of listen to people who give, ask for some advice on relationships and kind of watch what you say. The reason I say that is because sometimes they have it in their head of what they want to do, and they just kind of want one person to agree with them. So that way it makes it better to do whatever they're thinking of, whether or not if they want to leave their person that they're going out with, all they need is confirmation. And if somebody says, yeah, you should leave them, then boom, they pack their bags. So just kind of be cautious about the advice you give to people on relationships, because a lot of times they're just waiting for one person to agree, and it sets them off. So a lot of things that I've been trying to tell people, is I know a lot of people want to end relationships, and my advice to them when I talk to them is, well, what would happen if something were to happen to them and you couldn't talk to them, or or see them or at all, and they just disappeared, maybe they died or something, and you'd be surprised half the time they're like, oh my god, I would be devastated. Um, so my question is, why would you? Because you really love that person very much. So before ending a relationship, make sure you do everything that you can to work it out. Um, Talk to each other. Write to that person if you feel like you cannot talk to them. Write them a letter. Um, I know it's hard because there's some relationships, there's a lot of verbal abuse, there's a lot of physical abuse, so if that's you, definitely, you don't need to take that. But I'm just saying, if there's nothing like that major, and it's, people think differently. So, I definitely want you guys, encourage you guys to do everything that you can, because that's the last thing I always want to give people advice for is, well, I think you should just leave the person. Because to me, that's an easy exit, and relationships you do have to work at. I mean, there are those that are very perfect, but there's some that, you do have to work on. And I'm not saying that, oh, Thomas is basically saying that we need to just deal with whatever we're dealing with. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying basically, um, make sure before you leave you have tried everything, you know, and if you have, then definitely do what you have to do. You know, I back you on that, and I'm sure many other people will back you on that. But don't do it just because you want confirmation. You want one other person to tell you, yes, definitely go, because it's really hard because, like I said, that person doesn't really know what you're going through. You're just telling them bits and pieces of the situation, and then they're just looking at, hey, I want to take that crap, and they're not even in a relationship. So be cautious of what you say. And for the ones, my friends out there that are going through some hard times in some relationships, um, I'm sorry that you're going through all those things, and definitely make sure it's what you want to do. Um, Value how much you love that person. And in the end, you're really going to know what you have to do. If you have to go the next level and be with that person, I mean, you're going to know. If you know that maybe, hey, I can try to work things out, again, you will know that too. So I know this is really a very touchy subject because you really want to make sure you say the right thing, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people disagree with what I'm saying. There'll be a lot of people that will agree with what I'm saying, and it's really hard. I mean, it's really hard to give good advice, especially when it comes to relationship-wise. And the only reason I'm doing this video is because, like I said, there's been so many people telling me about relationships lately, and it's good, it's bad, and I just wanted to give this information out because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people going through something right now, whether it's good or bad. And definitely, yes, be cautious. Be cautious with love. Is a very difficult thing. It's very hard to describe how you feel, and because each person feels it differently, and each person takes it differently. So, in that, make sure it's really hard to give some good advice on love. Um, there are those who haven't even experienced love before, so it's really hard for them to give advice if they've never had it before. So, I guess that will be it on the topic of relationships. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I didn't confuse you any. That was not my intention at all. And there is no motive for me making this video. It's not personal. It's just, like I said, there's a lot of friends of mine who are going through some good times and bad times. So I just want to give it out there and give you guys some feedback on that. As I said, I was going to post more videos on some serious topics. Some will be my own experience topics. But I just wanted to let you guys know, again, who I am as a person. And enough of that. So I want to leave you guys with a question of the day. I know you guys have been giving me a lot of questions, so I want to give you guys a question for once. My question for you guys is, if you knew what you knew growing up, would you change anything? Um, would you change anything? I mean, basically, do you have any regrets? And the answer to my question is, I do have some kind of regrets. I think a lot of everybody has regrets, and they wish they could rewind time and do it again. Um, for me, it would really be, um, I don't know, because you really want to watch what you go back and do, because any little thing that you can change could possibly alter the way you are now, the way you you basically live right now. So I guess for me, I guess if I had one regret, I was not around when my grandmother had cancer, and I was here in Georgia, and I think if I could rewind time, I don't think I would move to Georgia. Um, if I knew what I know now, I would definitely have stayed in Florida and be there for my grandmother when she was going through a rough time. Um, and that kind of hurts me inside a little bit that I was not there for her when she was there for me all the time. And if I could rewind time, I would definitely make the decision to stay, um, because I would know that something would happen, bad happen to her. So, but again, at that moment, I just was not sure on it, and of course, we can't predict the future. So, I made the decision that I made. Um, and if I had the option, I would definitely want to go back and change it and stay, so I could actually spend more time with her and be there. And you never know, with that, maybe she would have lived a little bit longer. So that is my regret. That's one thing that I would like to go back and do. So just answer the question down below. And again, I will continue making some more videos. I really need to stop this because we're going on almost 12 minutes, and I'm pretty sure you guys are very bored with this. But I enjoy making these videos. I'm happy to interact with you guys and be out there a little bit more. So I actually look forward to making tomorrow's video. But other than that, you guys take care of yourselves, and I will talk to you later. As always, peace out. Love you guys. Bye. Be good. Don't do anything I want to do.